Hey Gemini, Tourmaline Tarot. Hi, it's already like throwing out here. We're going to do your weekend here. Star and Five of Water came out together, so we are going to take it because that was like right off the bat. So what else can we do for Gemini for the weekend? Ace of Water. Ooh, Devil tried to come out. What is up, Gemini? Then we have Queen of Fire. This is good stuff. So the Star with the Five of Water. I feel like if this is getting what you want, I almost am feeling like this is someone else. This is not necessarily your energy. There's regrets on how things were done. There were regrets on how things played out. And with the Ace of Water, I feel like somebody wants to try and reconcile in a particular way, because normally I don't do this, but the 5 and Ace make a 6, which is kind of like the 6 of Cups energy is kind of hanging over this whole thing. And I could be with a fire sign, but not necessarily, because back here we have Aquarius as well, and then we have water signs here. So, the only thing not showing is Earth at the moment. But if you don't want to go towards somebody else, because it's like, if they realize what they wanted, potentially could have been you, or you finally realize what you wanted and it's this particular person, there's moves to go towards it. So how is this going to kind of come through here? Ace of Water, what are we talking about here? 3 of Earth. That's sometimes this is an apology card. This is kind of a collaboration card. This is wanting to potentially work on it and move things forward. Exactly what is going to be worked on? Give me that. Strength. So yeah, I mean, strength is always kind of like a self-explanatory card for me. I feel like that's also having to prove something as well to me. So I feel like someone's trying to prove something to you. 2 of Air. But there's a decision. It's either like you're in or you're out. Both feet or no feet. Which way are we going? 2 of Air. What is being decided here? Messenger of Water. Someone's finally getting off their duff and communicating exactly how they feel, what's going on, etc. But King of Air. Can't even say it. But there's still this, like, you're the one that makes the call, whether it stays or goes. You're not really buying into anything. It's like, well, if you regret it then, you should have been worried about it now, because you're moving ahead with the Chariot regardless. And it's almost like, you either let them in the car to go with you, or you're like, bye, stand there on the roadside, hitch your ride later, whoever this may be. So someone's going to try and come back, or you're trying to get back in good graces with somebody, but it's just like, I'm hearing potentially too much water under the bridge. Too much has happened. Too much has gone on. You can regret it as much as you want, but you've got momentum that I don't think this other person has. So we have the mountain, the children, and the bear. That is basically like, oh, you want a new start? That's nice. Good luck. I feel like if you are going to take this back, there's going to have to be some terms. There might be some hoops that they need to get jumping through. Like I said, strength, prove it. Prove it. Because you have the pig and the tree. It's like you have a level of contentment and you have this stability where you're like, okay, like I said, prove it. Prove it. Now what happens at the end here? The ring. There could be a level of commitment, but also be aware that the ring is also cycles. So are you kind of entering back into the same thing? Let's see what the cards say. There's the letter and the scythe. So if there's communication, like I said, you're in the driver's seat. I think you might shut it down, because if it's not sufficient, you know what? You're watching. Like I said, there's this prove it energy. So whatever you're letting back in, make sure that it is to your satisfaction. You're not just kind of taking this half-ass, like, okay, like, no. Like, it has to be genuine. Otherwise, it's a no-go. All right, Gemini, that's what we have, and I'll talk to you later.